First strategy minus $11,025. Second strategy plus $13,782. Hello and welcome to Insider Week. My name is Max Schulz, and in this video I'm going to show our trades in this week and the corresponding results. As always, let's have a look at the portfolio first. Let's begin with our Strategy 1 portfolio, which we also call our Pro strategy. We started the week with an empty portfolio and closed the week with an empty portfolio. And we had a couple of trades within the week, and we will now look at each of them. Let's have a look at Palladium. On the weekly chart, price increases. We had a signal in the weekly trend direction, but seasonal trend didn't speak in favor of this signal. In particular, you can see that we faced a strong uptrend in the past, and the seasonal trend led to small corrections a couple of times, and then the trend continued its move. That is basically the reason why we decided to make the trade. On the daily chart, you can see that we have been triggered. According to the pattern, we have been stopped out with a loss of minus $7,350. Due to slippage, this loss was higher than expected. However, in order to be fully transparent here, our loss would have been higher because we re-entered the market, and when we've published our trading plans on Wednesday, the price had not touched our entry price yet. We deleted the orders and were done for that day. This little mistake that saved us from getting triggered, because after a couple of hours, price moved into our direction, triggering us, and that basically didn't happen. Usually, a trade could have happened that would have increased our loss further, because then the stop was below the bar from Wednesday, stopping us out last Friday, and according to the rules, we would have had double the loss. Next trade, Euro. We had the same situation here as well, and we received a weekly signal in the weekly trend direction, and we were pleased to see that because we don't see many signals at the very moment in the weekly trend direction. That's because of the so-called super trends that happen rarely, but they happen. This is an interesting time for us because in such a period we can learn a lot about the markets. A disadvantage, however, is that our strategy 1 doesn't perform very well. That's why we are in a drawdown here. We were pleased to see this opportunity for trade in the weekly direction. However, it also went wrong. After we have been triggered, price moved indeed in our direction. We've seen a great up bar and we were happy to see that. But then there was the sell-off, and we have been stopped out with a loss of $3,675. We took the same trade on the small account. As a reminder, we're trading that to show how we trade a small account. And this trade led to a loss of $185 here. The total result from our first COT strategy, which we call Pro strategy, is minus $11,025 for this week. Our second strategy resulted in $13,782. We included the second strategy because at Insider Week we are cultivating the portfolio approach for 2 years now, and we are showing with applicable examples how important it is to diversify one's own portfolio. Last year we used diversification by trading an additional ETF strategy. In this year, we want to diversify by trading the same markets, with the same approach, using our COT data, but with 2 different strategies. Our goal is not only to have more return, but also less drawdown. And in this way, a stable growth of wealth can be achieved. The second COT strategy is called Champion Strategy. The name of the strategy comes from the fact that I've used it to reach the third place of the World Cup Championship for 2 times, and both times our return was above 100%. You know the open positions from the start of this week from our last results video already. These trades went well during the week, and positions in heating oil and the meat market were added during the week. The sugar price moved up last week, but we faced a correction, and in order to protect our accounting profits, we stopped out on Monday with a great win. Soybean oil also went very well. We realized a great gain here as well. All trades that we've done in the past can be seen on our website here under trading statistics. How exactly we've done that, our technique, the application, and the tools will be delivered to you through our coaching program. If you want to know more about our strategies, you can also fill in on our website for free information conversation precisely under this link here. By conducting the trades in this week, we've realized a nice gain, and thus we doubled our starting capital by now. As a reminder, we've started trading this amount on November 1st with a capital of $50,000. Now, as we've crossed the $100,000, we are integrating this strategy in our total portfolio and show the results on our website. In the end, some words on our commodity index. CRB index doesn't work in Trade Navigator at the moment, unfortunately. That's why we're using CRY index. As we can see here, seasonality doesn't quite work on this index very well. That's why we did the work ourselves and coded our own commodity index. And as we can see, this seasonal trend reflects price moves very well. And according to this seasonal trend, we might see lower prices very soon. But as presented before, trends are very strong at the moment, and thus they have priority. That's it from our side this week. We wish you all many successful trades. Thank you for your attention, and as always, be aware of the risk. The risk management is the key to success in trading. And also be aware of diversification, because it's in favor of your portfolio. See you all at the next trading plan.